Two. We're inside the warm-up arena, and there is Big Ted right now, the Frenchman.
Yeah, it's really important that he takes this very, very seriously, which of course he does. He's one of the best trained, and that's what you can see up there on your board there, the little yellow flag. You can see up there on your board there, the little yellow flag. You can see up there on your board there, the little yellow flag.
Judo Federation cut his contract earlier this year and would not allow him to cut his contract earlier this year and would not allow him to.
And the Korean starting to climb on top of this, just over halfway. Can she just turn her over now and secure the hold down? She's got Sangaku with the legs, which is a triangular movement with the legs there. She's got an arm in as well, and if she comes up now, brings her backside up there, the referee will call Osaikomi. Now it gives us a chance just to have a look at the seconds ticking up. So as the seconds reach 10 seconds, it will be a Yuko. You'll see a Yuko go on, a third one now, and then it will go up to 15 seconds and a Wazari will go on the board. And then as it goes up to 20, we'll hear the bell, and it goes from two good throws. Here's the first one. Look how she has the sleeve, drops right the way underneath her, takes her onto her side. That was one Yuko. The second one, same technique there. Again off the sleeve, came off the other side this time, but still onto her side. Just puts that little bit of more effort
that we've enjoyed right throughout this week. Nearly there now. Can the big boy hold on? He's certainly got a hold of his man. He goes now. Can the big boy hold on? He's certainly got a hold of his man. He goes.
Good attack, and he did it just to waste the time. Good attack, and he did it just to waste the time. Good attack, and he did it just to waste the time. I think, because they were both afraid of this. So, and in fact, it was definitely it's the Cuban that actually went in there. Garcia went in for the Ouchigari and swept the inside of Krakovetsky's foot. Beautiful. I think they went in together, didn't they? So Krakovetsky went for the outside of the leg and he went for the inside of the leg there. Head of her, and look at that, Andiol came in for the technique there, changed direction, great change of direction. She actually swept the leg away and drove the Chinese down. She drove her backwards. It was a great change of direction there. It was very, very precise, and she knew what she was doing. Look at her sweep the leg there. And Yu Song made a mistake because she half went for a counter-attack and it didn't work. So it was brilliant stuff there. She changed that foot. You can see it changes direction. She drove off the back.
Thrown it open, hasn't it? So all of a sudden that golden score is a chance. Thrown it open, hasn't it? So all of a sudden that golden score is a chance.
No real bombs thrown over until that one that Ortiz did. Big Ogoshi throws the hips across. Massive hip technique that was. That could have been an ippon with a bit more rotation, bit more lift. She was on the belt there, which meant she had to attack straight away. But work people at the moment in the heavyweight division, because we've never seen anybody take Riner to ground. Oh my goodness! Because we've never seen anybody take Riner to ground. Oh my goodness! Because we've never seen anybody take Riner to ground. Oh my goodness!
Such a tactical sport. You can't just come flying forward because you think tactical sport. You can't just come flying forward because you think sport. You can't just come flying forward because you think how often he's gone into golden score time of late in major championships. Maybe he won't have to. Big Ted picks him up
there that he's never been in, or he hasn't been in for a long, long time. And he was panicking. He definitely panicked when or dropped underneath him there. Sasson dropped underneath him. And there, look, with 2 seconds to go, Sumigaeshi there sacrificed his own body weight, took Sasson over onto his back there for, well, I thought it was a Wazari, but he gets the ippon. Whatever, he was definitely the winner. But Sasson threw that away. He really did.
My goodness me. Well, we were going into uncharted territory, and so was Sasson, and I suppose that's, again, I just keep coming back to it. This is such a test of mine, but body but mind as well. He just drifted for just 190 centimetres or 6'3", so he gives up about 10 centimetres to Riniera. 6'3", so he gives up about 10 centimetres to Riniera. 6'3", so he gives up about 10 centimetres to Riniera.
Attacking one flank, then you open up the other one. There's the big Uchimata throw that he does. Then you open up the other one. There's the big Uchimata throw that he does. Open up the other one. There's the big Uchimata throw that he does. And fight him. That's what he said. There's the Uchimata to the front, change of direction. So Uchimata into Ouchigari, wouldn't like to get it technically wrong. And he sweeps his leg backwards, drives him onto his side there for a great score. Tangriev in the end couldn't stand up. Tangriev will have to try and recover. He's going to have to fight for third, but like you said, he is 35 years of age, fighting for third place in the Olympic Games here in Rio de Janeiro. Sayet is looking for the counter. There's the big one, and it's counter. There's the big one, and it's counter. There's the big one, and it's...
What this sport means to the nation of Japan, the birthplace of judo. An Olympic medal, yeah, it's not the right colour.
Yeah, no, not the right colour at all. This is what started it off. Osoto Toshi there takes her opponent backwards, hooks the outside of the leg, then goes down to floor and drive.
For a little trot there. Just for a moment did Kim, but she's back into the middle and back trying to find a way through. They both go to... Just for a moment did Kim, but she's back into the middle and back trying to find a way through. They both go to... Just for a moment did Kim, but she's back into the middle and back trying to find a way through. They both go to... And the women, this one, is it?
No, it's right. You're right, Mark. It's not. That's it. It's all over the sleeve. Goes right first of all, and then over the top of the arm there, Soto Makikomi. One of the advantages, big advantage there, of going both ways. First right, then left. Takes it to the ground there, flat on her back for the ippon, no doubt about that. And it was Kim that tried to get the arm landed on Yusong. Yusong shot. And he hasn't put an attack in, and now it comes. He hasn't put an attack in, and now it comes. He couldn't go across. You can see there it lacks conviction. This is the technique that did it. He went onto his side, he scored a Yuko. We see it from a different angle here. Soto Makikomi. This is the technique of the heavyweights, and well, the top part of his body there just touches the mat. That's what it has to do. It has to touch the mat. It